Η πορεία προς τον πάτο του box office συνεχίζεται και είναι κάπως στενάχωρο να μιλάμε για ακόμη περισσότερες νέες ταινίες κάθε εβδομάδα, τη στιγμή που και οι ίδιες οι ταινίες δεν εμψυχώνουν τον υποψήφιο θεατή για να βγει και να διασκεδάσει. Πολύ απλά μην το κάνετε κατ' εξακολούθηση αυτό, διότι στη φετινή σεζόν πιθανότατα να δούμε κάμποσα λουκέτα και άντε μετά να νοσταλγείς στο σινεμά της γειτονιάς σου. Ο αδελφός του βίασε και σκότωσε εκδιδόμενη ανήλικη. Τον φύτεψε όμως τραγουδιάρης μπάτσος στη σύνταξη τιμωρός. Αμερικάνος dealer ντόπας στην Μπανκόκ με βιτρίνα λέσχη Muay Thai τώρα φορτώνεται το σφάλμα κάριας μάνας να γυρέψει το αίμα της πίσω. Μόνο ο Θεός συγχωρεί ή μπορεί να πει ότι έγινε θα σβήσω. Η Bloody Mama, τα Traveling και η Steadicam ενός παιδιού του Kubrick, τα γραφικά του Φάντο και Λις του Χοντορόφσκι, τα σπαθή ξεκαθαρίσματα υποκόσμου του Τζόνι Το, τα καραόκε, οι ακροτηριασμοί και οι ερωτιάρικες στιγμές, όλα ανώμαλα του τύπου μπλε βελούδο, τακτοποιούν τους λογαριασμούς τους με τα δικά του Pusher, Fear X και Drive και ξεκαθαρίζουν τελικά για το αφεντικό του στυλ Νίκολας Βίντινγκ Ρέφν σε μία ακόμα υπερβατικής δύναμης, πιο εξώτικα και βασανιστικής μπρουταλιτέ τώρα εκχύμωση του art house thriller παρανομιών και προσωπικού κόστους που σε βάζει κάτω. Με την άπιαστη σπήρα design παραγωγής Vizer που τελετουργεί. Τον Cliff Martinez που σκοτώνει με νότες στο soundtrack και το ensemble σε διδαγμένα υπνοτική όσμωση με τη Scott Thomas και τον, αυτό θέλει μια προσοχή, Πανσρινγκάρμ ή κάτι τέτοιο, να εκπέμπουν ανίκιο σοκ και δέος. Κόψε κάτι από την πλοκή και τις ρολοσκιάσεις, αλλά μόνο ο Θεός συγχωρεί, έτσι και το χάσεις. Κάπως πουλμούρα αμαρτία, αλλά βαράει σε απαρτία.
When I was pregnant with you, it was strange, you were different. They wanted me to terminate, but I wouldn't. I don't understand you. And I never will.
Want to fight?
Who are you? Should I know you?
What, you don't know? He's a Niki Lauda, Formula One driver, and he just signing with a Ferrari.
Him?
Yes.
Impossible.
Why?
Well, you know, Formula One drivers. They have long hair, are sexy. Their shirts are open to here.
Thank you.
Yes? Anyway, look at the way he's driving like an old man.
Right now, with zero incentive or reward, why would I drive fast?
Because I'm asking you to.
Ο ένας Άγγλος πηδιχταράς, όλο καταχρήσεις, έξω καρδιά. Ο άλλος Αυστριακός λογικός ευφυΐας στα αμάξια. Θα μπουκάρουν στη Φόρμουλα 1 πατημένοι, σε πολλά Grand Prix θα κοντραριστούν, χαρές και λύπες θα μοιραστούν. Θα πάνε και οι δύο για το παγκόσμιο και θα γράψουν ιστορία στα σιρκουί. Πού, πώς, πότε, ποιοι, γιατί, ρας, όταν χώνει το πιστόνι, μα δεν παίρνει pole position, στη CV φιλμογραφία του Ρον Χάουαρντ, το ξανά άνοιγμα της πίστας βίου και οκτανίων στην οποία δεκαετία του 70 κοντραρίστηκαν οι James Hunt, Νίκη Λάουντα, σε ένα σαν μετοπική των Frost, Nixon και Driven, χρονικό σπορ και θέαμα ευγενούς άμυλας και αμφιάνδρωσης που χάνει υποδύναμη ένεκα. Του γνωστού σασί δοκιμασία αποτυχία-επιτυχία, ρίσκο φρένο γκάζι μουσική, της κόκκινης σημαίας στις φουρκέτες πρώτου μισού, του 2 φορές τετακέ σε άκερα debate, περιστάσεις ζωής των τσάμπ μαντράχαλων, τα οποία σου φωτίζουν τα διπόλου σημανόμενα, των τρέντι εξατμίσεων τύπου μπάφι πάρτι γυναίκες μετά ανοίγουμε σαμπάνιες και μιας σφήνας εναντίον του κίτρινου τύπου που υποστρέφει. Πολύ μακριά από γύρω του θανάτου, χάρη στον Μπρούλ τιμονιέρη, το φαν pit stop γνωριμίας ζευγαριού στην Ιταλία, το ατύχημα και την κούρα στη Γερμανία, την επιστροφή ψυχάρας στην Ιταλία και το suspense τίτλου «Όταν οι ρόδες χορεύουν» με βροχή στην Ιαπωνία. Μονοθέσιο όμως το ρας. Να μη σε βγάλει έξω.
Death is something that happens to other people. And that's how you find the courage to get in the car in the first place. But more powerful than fear itself is the will to win.
Who's that?
It's Niki Lauda. He's just been signed by Ferrari.
The showdown between you and Niki is all anyone wants to see.
Why don't they make it safer?
The risk of death turns people on.
Jordans! Freeze! I said freeze! Shoot him! No, don't shoot him! Shoot him!
Πρώην στρατιώτης, τώρα μπασκίνας στο Καπιτόλιο, ζητάει δουλειά ως σωματοφύλακας του Προέδρου από εφηβική του γκόμενα, νυν υπεύθυνη ασφαλείας, και τρώει πόρτα, αλλά ενώ ακολουθεί ξενάγηση με κόρη Σπασικλάκη δημοκράτησα, κάνουν ντου τρομοκράτες που ζητάνε το κρατικό απόθεμα χρυσού. Ο Λεβέντης ξεκόβει από την Τζούπρα, παίρνει επόμου τον πλανητάρχη, ο προδότης από τα μέσα πλάι στους ενόπλους τους κυνηγάει, το Λευκό Οίκος η πτώση σε ζωντανή εντελώς μετάδοση, την πότα του στο Όβαλ γραφείο βαράει. Αλλά το στρατευμένο φρόνημα παραπάει στου Ρόλαντ Έμεριχ, τη νέα εθνοεμψυχωτική προοδευτική, λέει η Αμερικανιά, θρίλερ δράσης survivor από σκευωρία ηγέτη και πολιτεύματος, το οποίο καταψηφίζεται επειδή δεν στέκει η τροπολογία καλαμπουράκια, ενώ μας καίνε τα μπατζάκια, τα ταρζανοαπέθαντα λεβέντιδων και οι μαγκές νουνούζας στους κακούς στείνουν συνεχή πραξικοπήματα, το φιλμ λομπίζει εξόφθαλμα υπέρ της αντιμιλιταριστικής δίθεν ατζέντας του Ομπάμια και κρεσέντο όπα όλα παίρνει σβάρνα μικρορόλους και πλοκή με τύπου Patriot ηρωική βαλιστική. Η αδρεναλίνη εκρήγνει τα έξοχα, η Joy King είναι ίσιμοφόρος με του Statum Fox στο άγημα, ενώ και ο Snowden ακόμα θα έπαιρνε μάτι το Washington εμπιστευτικό. Λευκός Οίκος η πτώση, σε αξιοπιστία όμως εδώ. Να μη μας κάνει ό,τι θέλει η NSA.
Be advised, coming in for final approach. Ground all clear.
Welcome home, sir.
Thank you. What time does my wife get in?
1845.
Wake me if civilization ends.
Look, I need you to hear me right now. Look at me. I'm sorry that I didn't make it to your town show. I really wished I was there.
I'm not.
Well, that sucks because I thought you would want this.
These are White House passes.
Your dad here has a job interview with the Secret Service.
This is really cool, John.
You just gonna stick with John?
Yeah.
Okay.
John Cale. Why do you want to be in the Secret Service?
I can't think of a more important job than protecting the president.
You did 3 tours in Afghanistan. You received a Silver Star for pulling a corporal from a burning Humvee.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
I was a little concerned that he was getting a little too warm in there.
You're not to look at Agent Todd. Evaluations from your senior officers. Sergeant Cale demonstrates a lack of respect for authority. Sergeant Cale has raw potential but seems determined not to realize it.
Special Agent Todd keeps making those sounds. I'm gonna start looking at him.
Did you get the job?
Yeah, I think I got a shot. You know how it is. They gotta go talk amongst themselves.
Showtime!
What's happening? My daughter's downstairs.
Where are you?
Alpha 1, do you have the target? Roger that. We're holding the president in the library.
That's a library. Don't go in there. Just... Oh, this is so stupid.
You mean Mr. President?
You ever been rock climbing? What, we climbing this? Unless you got a better idea, yeah. By the way, John Cale. James Sawyer. This is John Cale.
I'm with the president. We're in the White House.
They've taken the building and they're holding hostages,
Including my daughter.
Help is not coming. You just need to get out of there.
My little girl is counting on me right now, and I am not gonna disappear on her.
This is the president. If you could connect me to whatever command structure we still have left.
Please hold. Your call is very important to us.
Here,
have reason to believe that the explosive device at the Capitol was a diversion.
There's gotta be a bigger play. Who could be behind this?
Only one way to find out.
Please. Hurry up! What the hell are you getting in the back for? Sorry, boss, I had it. I know you're into peace and all that. You gotta stick that thing out there and go to work. Damn right. Ah, can you not hit me in the head with a rocket while I'm trying to drive? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get your hands off my Jordans. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Ο Channing Tatum, πρωταγωνιστής αλλά και παραγωγός της ταινίας Λευκός Οίκος «Η πτώση», μας μιλά για το ρόλο του σε αυτό το χάβαλο γαλαρίας, όπως μπορείς να καταλάβεις και από τα ενδιάμεσα film clips.
There's a line in the movie that, you know, he wanted to be his daughter's hero, you know, and then when he comes back essentially from running away from a lot of his problems, he realizes that he's not her hero anymore. And I think there's the line really kind of sums it up great, that he figures that if he can't be her hero, then he'll help try to protect the guy who is. And I think it's sweet, you know, and I think it's what he's good at. And, you know, and if he can get respect and love from his daughter from trying to protect something that she believes in, you know, it's just sort of also helping and supporting something that she believes in. I like watching, you know, like real actors having to like go through stuff, you know, like I always say, look, if there's a window, why wouldn't you want to see the actor's face go through the window and not cut away, or not like have the stunt guy turn his head? Like, it doesn't hurt to go through candy glass, you know, it just looks like it does, and it's fun to do it. So I enjoy it. I enjoy it if you can do it safely.
Get ready to deploy! Fast rope down!
The first 2 days on the roof were pretty nuts. I mean, you get bangs and scrapes, and then that becomes sort of continuity. You just have to kind of match the bangs and scrapes and blood and everything. So, but it's funny, we're ending at the beginning, so it's cool. It's nice to kind of end how we started. I've had a lot of weapons training and whatnot, but I've gotten to use some weapons on this that I've never used before, so it's pretty cool. I got to shoot like a minigun, like grenades, and I don't get to shoot it, but you get to see javelin and stuff, which you don't get to see in a lot of movies. So I think Rowan's gonna have a lot of fun with some of the stuff. I wish I got to drive the beast a little more than I did, but you know, we'll see. It's a lot of stuff to come.
Jackpot! What you got? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Take that thing that's in your right hand. That's a blast shield. Perfect. Get me to the fist, Kale. I know you're into peace and all that. You gotta stick that thing out there and go to work. Damn right. Hold it with 2 hands, President. Here it comes. I lost the rocket launcher. You lost? How do you lose a rocket launcher?
You know he loves it. You know, I always say the movie's a mirror of the director. I mean, if the director doesn't have any style as far as clothing, there will be an aesthetic missing from the movie. If you don't know what real friendship is or love, there will be you might understand it mentally or intellectually, but if you don't really physically understand it emotionally, it won't be in the film on a level. And you know, I did not know how much I was going to love working with him. This movie got thrown together pretty fast, and I knew that I really liked meeting him. And then I've had so much fun on this movie, I will do literally anything with the guy. I can't wait to work with him again. Hopefully, you know, if this movie works out, we get to do a lot more stuff together, you know. But when you see him at the monitors, you know, you can always tell if a director like loves what he does, because, you know, usually either they're stressed out or whatever. Even, you know, I think yesterday morning we were shooting at 5 a.m. You know, it was a long, long day, and he was the only one chipper as he could possibly be. You know, and I love that. You know, he leads from the front, and I like that.
Και ένα απλό respect για τον άνθρωπο που έφερε εξωγήινους για να τα κάνουν λίμπα πάνω στη μέρα ανεξαρτησίας των ΗΠΑ, που κατέστρεψε τον πλανήτη κλιματολογικά και μας έδειξε πώς είναι η επόμενη μέρα, αλλά και έφερε και τη συντέλεια του κόσμου κάπου στο 2012. Ναι, size matters για τον Roland Emmerich.
Okay, let's go. Roland really likes to play with icons, and if you look at the content of his films, they're fun event movies, and they take place and unfold over a global scale.
They're big ideas that have to do with real-world human issues.
My daughter's downstairs.
Where are you?
Move, move! She's just a little girl. I gotta go get her.
He really focuses on the story. At the same time, nobody shoots mayhem better.
Roland gets up every day and makes this work. The size and the scope of this project, it's a monster job.
When you're working with Roland, you're going to need a bigger stage. Every single element of this film is an inside set piece.
This movie is a huge spectacle. A helicopter and tons of people and things on fire, and I mean, it's pretty amazing.
There's a certain scope to his movies and to visually how he approaches it. But I think what makes it fun to work with him as well is that it's not just about that.
That was good. And cut.
I think one of the things about Roland that people don't realize is how much of an actor's director he is.
Politicians always love talking about sacrifice. You think I don't know anything about sacrifice doing this job? How many people come to your house and want to kill you?
He's a joy to work with. He's so careful of his actors.
We're crashing the White House. Get that hallway clear if we have to move. Go!
It's great to have a person who allows you to bring in your voice and bring in your ideas. Your daughter says that I'm her hero, and I gotta earn that.
Great, great, great.
As an actor, you love that. He's always got your back. He's always going to tell the story, but also the guy knows how to shoot.
Roland has a very clear vision.
You have got to get the president to safety.
This film is really frenetic, and there's a lot of energy to what he's doing. The camera crew have protection on them because he's bringing the camera right into the action.
He's able to balance this symphony of elements, from the floor effects to the performances to the visual effects. His attention to all of that detail and the way that he's able to bring those elements together, it's pretty amazing.
You can't do this by yourself.
When you see him at the monitors, you know, you can always tell if a director loves what he does.
It's such a big movie.
It's just been a blast.
It's exciting for the audience, and I think they will be really surprised.
'70s και '80s φοιτητής κομπιουτεράκιας αφήνει κολέγιο, κάνει paste με ταλαντούχο ταλεκουάλε τον Steve Wozniak, επινοούνεν πολλοίς και πουλάνε το PC με τη δικιά τους κομπανία στην Αμερική, τους ρίχνουν οι μανατζαρέοι ώσπου του Steve Jobs το refresh στην ιστορία θα γραφτεί. Ούτε καθάρισε όπως έπρεπε το μήλο, ούτε έφτισε τα κουκούτσια ο Joshua Michael Stern, απλώς πατάνε enter οι μη φιλμοφίλ ντιτζεράτοι που θα τρέξουν backup στα ντεσού της αρχής του σουξέ και της καμπής της Apple προτού κάνει ο προκομμένος restart στις καινοτομίες της από τα 90s ως τα Zeros. Κοινώς είναι μια business ιστορία με μοιραία σκοτεινά ρεζουμέ σημεία του μυαλού πίσω από τη Silicon Valley επιτυχία ή ας πούμε βιογραφία που δεν κάνει escape. Από τα γνωστά αντιηρωικά γκομενικά ή συνεργατικά προοδοτικά, τα ήτας ή θριάμβου μουλοχτά ενδοετερικά, ενώ η εφαρμογή Siri παρλάρει κάπου αμερικανιές και ο μικροεπεξεργαστής μυθοπλασίας φέρει τσίπ τηλεταινίας και οι ανθρώπινοι πόροι του Κούτσερ δεν καίνε μεν, αλλά κοπιάρουν τη μητρική πλακέτα του ήρωα. Κατεβάζεις αρκετά data για το τι έγινε, Ποτέ του δεν κρασάρει το μηχάνημα, θα κάνει κλικ στους πληροφορικάριους παρά τα αυτά με λειτουργικό Microsoft το Jobs. Συνδέω το monitor.
Steve, it takes guts to drop out like you did.
Higher education comes at the expense of experience.
Boss!
What are you working on?
It's a computer terminal that hooks up to the TV for the display. Steve? Wow. These are state of the art. Nobody's making anything like this. All right, okay.
Welcome to Apple Computer. Is this everything? Startup.
I think we should start with around 90 grand. Could you repeat that? If you'll have me aboard.
Trust me, I'm my I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T.
Apple Incorporated went public this morning.
Chasing dreams since I was 14. Y'all can't stop me.
We gotta make the small things unforgettable.
Typeface isn't a pressing issue. Get out.
He's trying to start a war with IBM.
Steve's been doing the impossible ever since he was in a garage.
I'm trying to build Apple, and they're taking it away from me.
If you keep heading down this path, I will not protect you. It's a blatant ripoff.
I'm gonna sue you for every cent.
You are your own worst enemy.
The board is unanimous. Steve will no longer be involved in this company.
10 years after Steve Jobs' departure, the future of Apple Computer is in jeopardy.
In life, you only get to do so many things.
We're gonna make Apple cool again. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
Πιάσε και ολίγη αποδηλώσεις του σκηνοθέτη του βιογραφικού Jobs, Joshua Michael Stern, σε αποκλειστικό κλιπ του Cinemad.
The primary focus of the movie is from his early 20s to about his mid-30s, a little bit into his early 40s, and then a coda at the end. So it's really in the moment of his life right up until iMac, which is the moment where most people recognize Mac as having come to the consciousness of society. I mean, that's that moment, that first computer that was sort of translucent. This is everything up to there. It was a struggle of the man, the inventor, the visionary, up until the moment that he actually gained the kind of recognition. He had wealth, but he didn't have that kind of fulfillment of his vision till later. And to be honest with you, the fulfillment of his vision doesn't really happen till after our movie. We just see the fact that he's about to fulfill it. And then we have a little moment that shows a peek of it. But that's what's interesting to me, it was the struggle up to that moment.
Daniel and I just didn't have room at our place.
No, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, we could move some things around, give it a good cleaning. I can move most of my tools to the shed. Maybe get you boys a fan when it gets hot.
Ooh.
What do you think?
It's great, Dad.
This is perfect.
Good, well, it'd be good to see you building something. Good. Hey, keep it neat.
Inside and out.
Thanks, Mr. J.
We got a shop.
Yes, we do.
Σε αυτοάμυνα φωνιάς με αναστολή έξω της πάει, Καλιφόρνια για να πάει, με γκομενάκι ψιλοτσόλι που η ζουρλή μάνα της τα έχει από παλιά πάρει. Σε σημείου να στείλει ξοπίσω τους φωνιά να φάει επιτέλους το λεγάμενο. Το ζεύγος θα δει τροχαίο πολύ δυσίωνο. Μετά νούμερα στην πορεία θα γνωριστεί, η ατίθεση καρδιά και των δυο αρκεί για να μείνουν μαζί. Μελόδραμα, exploitation, ταινία δρόμου, κωμωδία κούκου, το αριστούργημα του David Lynch σε επανέκδοση όπου ο μάγος του Οζ παίζει συνέχεια τα οράματα της Λούλα ως ομάζ, ο έκφυλος σαδιστής Μπόμπι Περού του Νταφόου δεν έχει προηγούμενο, η Ντέρν και η Λαντ μάνα κόρη και στη ζωή τα σπάνε εξίσου, Ο Νίκολας Κέιτζ παίζει το είδωλό του τον Έλβις στο πιο καράτε, τραγουδάει και επίσης κρατάει το κροκό σακάκι του. Το soundtrack είναι από metal μέχρι τζαζιές και βέβαια Chris Isaac. Εκπληκτικές οι σκηνές φίκι και σπλάτερ, όπως του Δίκανου που παίρνει το κεφάλι. Τα επεισόδια ζωή Φιωβάτη, εξαδέλφου και τρέχα του λουμιάσματος του Σέιλορ από τους Νταΐδες συναντάνε το μισό Twin Peaks σε ρολάκια και όλοι μαζί παίρνουν χρυσό φοίνικα στις Κάνες το 1990. Σε νέες κόπιες, η ατίθαση αυτή καρδιά πρέπει να γίνει ένα σύμβολο της ατομικότητας και της προσωπικής ελευθερίας μιας νέας γενιάς. Αρρωστέ, love it tender.
What's troubling you, sugar?
You know, Lula, I never told you what all I was doing before I met you.
Well, I just figured you was out being Mr. Cool.
Not exactly, sugar. One reason we're in all the trouble we're in right now is because of what I was doing. I tried to tell you this before.
You're scaring me, baby.
Well, there's a good side as well as a bad side to it. And the good side is I knew your daddy, and I thought Clyde was a good old guy.
You knew my daddy?
Yes, I did. I sure did. The bad side of it is I did some driving for a man named Marcelo Santos.
Oh, shit.
I quit working for him, but just before I did, I ended up one night at a house. I didn't know it then, but it was your house. I don't know what it is they all think I saw that night, but I was just sitting out in the car till the whole place went up in flames.
Oh, God, Sailor. That's the night my sweet daddy died.
I know, sugar.
Daddy? That's some big secret you've been carrying, Sail.
We all got a secret side, baby. Hope you don't think I've been lying to you about other things.
Το περιοδικό σινεμά σας προσκαλεί στο 19ο Διεθνές Φεστιβάλ Κινηματογράφου της Αθήνας νύχτες πρεμιέρας με την ευγενική υποστήριξη του ΟΤΕ. Μεγάλες πρεμιέρες, σπάνια αριστουργήματα, τολμηρά αφιερώματα και πολλά πάρτι από τις 18 μέχρι τις 29 Σεπτεμβρίου στους κινηματογράφους Δαναός 1 και 2, Ιντεάλ, Οντεόν Όπερα 1 και 2, Ταινιοθήκη της Ελλάδος και Παλάς.
Από σήμερα έως και τις 29 Σεπτεμβρίου ξέρω τι θα κάνεις τα βράδια στην Αθήνα. Θα ξημεροβραδιάζεσαι Δαναό, Όπερα, Ιντεάλ, Παλάς και Ταινιοθήκη, όπου οι φετινές 19κτες νύχτες πρεμιέρες ξαναχτυπάνε. Τα γνωρίζεις, αλλά τα ξαναλέμε. Διεθνές Διαγωνιστικό και Μουσική και Φιλμ απονέμουν τη Χρυσή Αθηνά, πλαισιωμένα από ντοκιμαντέρ, πανόραμα, μεταμεσονύκτια και πειραματικά φιλμ, αφιερώματα 15 τουλάχιστον νέες μεγάλες ελληνικές ταινίες και ένα διαγωνιστικό για ντόπιες μικρού μήκους, όλα πλάι σε πολλές avant-première. Λήξη την επόμενη Κυριακή με τη ζωή της Αντέλ και πάρτι σε συνδιοργάνωση με το mad και moi is τα Dex. Υπάρχουν καθημερινά δωρεάν εισιτήρια για 150 ανέργους, ενημερώσου πώς τα προμηθεύεσαι, ψήφιζε, θα βοηθήσει στο να βρουν διανομέα φιλμ, καθημερινή ενημέρωση για το φεστιβάλ και από το υπόλοιπο πρόγραμμα του καναλιού με την προτινόμενη ταινία της επόμενης μέρας. Ας πάρουμε ένα δείγμα από ταινίες του προγράμματος και προσοχή και στο αφιέρωμα στον George Franju.
You need to get ready because it's so unbelievable. It's going to seem fake, but I promise you it's not. Grace will vouch for me.
It depends if you tell it right.
There is no way not to tell this right. It is a storyteller's wet dream.
Short term 12, this is Grace. Remember, you're not their parent, you're not their therapist. You are here to create a safe environment, and that's it.
Got it.
Luis, you better be up.
So is I was gonna be?
Community meeting is now in session.
Slow this down a little bit. Y'all ain't got no rhythm, man. Mace, I love you like a brother, but I gotta say that when it come to being discreet, you're a disgrace. I mean, you think we all don't know about him and Grace on the low, undercover, trying to date.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you so nice to me?
Well, it's easy. You are the weirdest, most beautiful person that I've ever met.
You need to tell me what the hell is going on.
You have to let me in your head once in a while. I'm just gonna go nuts.
We have a new member of our community.
She's been in and out of group homes with dangerous behavior. I told her father we'd take good care of her.
I take good care of everyone. Happy birthday.
I really think we need to talk through some of this stuff today.
All right, now. I just need to work. Jaden, come on, please, just open the door.
Grace, how's my cupcake?
I am on the floor every day with those kids, and last night, that girl sat next to me and she cried and she tried to tell me the only way that she knew how.
Grace, it's not your job to interpret tears.
I've been waiting for 3 years for you to just once take the advice that you give your kids every 5 minutes and learn to talk about what's going on inside your head. So let's all lift our glasses to our king and queen. Everything good in my life is because of you. You know we can do this, right?
Goedemiddag. Zou ik hier misschien even een bad kunnen nemen?
Pardon?
Ik ben hier. Beloof je dat je je niet laat zien?
Dat is mama.
Die tuinman, heb je daar een band mee? Nee. Er is iets om ons heen. Iets wat buiten ons is en af en toe naar binnen glipt.
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth.
I want you to get together.
It is certain I am loved of all ladies, for truly, I love none.
Dear happiness to women.
Oh, God, sir. I cannot endure my lady tongue. There's a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
If you three will minister assistance, I will bring Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection.
By this day, she's a fair lady. By this hand, I love thee.
For we are the only love gods.
I want you to get together.
Do you know this place?
I want to say yes
Go in there, just go in there.
for you. I want to.
I haven't slept at all.
Is there a direction that you feel drawn?
I'm going to go wherever you go. You know that. You're scaring me a little bit.
I feel like you know.
Won't let anyone near them. There's a crowd back in the corner. Violent. I've never seen the parents behave so.
They can get very protective.
The water before you is somehow special. It is better than anything you've ever tasted. Each drink is better than the last. Take a drink now.
Θες να δεις ταινίες σαν το «Αν» του Παπακαλιάτη, το απρόβλητο indie πολιτικό thriller The East, το οσκαρικό Royal Affair ή να γυρίσεις το χρόνο πίσω μέσα από την υπηρεσία OTERI Play TV για να παρακολουθήσεις αγαπημένα προγράμματα από τις 2 προηγούμενες μέρες από επιλεγμένα ελληνικά και αθλητικά κανάλια? Τότε θέλεις OTERI, πάντα με μεγάλες πρεμιέρες κάθε εβδομάδα από τα 6 κανάλια που παίζουν αποκλειστικά ταινίες. Hashtag να τα λέμε αυτά. Και ένα classic φινάλε με Νίκολας Cage αλλά Elvis και με jacket brando τύπου στη σκηνή κάψιμο του Love Me από την ατίθαση καρδιά του Lynch. Σε επανέκδοση στο Άστι. Πρέπει να της έχεις ανοίξει και τη δική σου καρδιά στο widescreen της μεγάλης οθόνης.
Treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me, break my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me. Won't you love me? Will I ever, you ever go? Darling, I'll be just